The story I tell is my creation of my reality. Beliefs are incredibly important to creating my experience of the world. In fact, what I believe to be true, I will make true. The mind is always making attempts to prove the validity of each belief that I have. The mind does this by making up meanings to things that happened and later creating stories around it. So for example, and this is a story I borrowed from a friend that just recently shared it with me, and so I'll go in her voice. I was in a meeting presenting my ideas and Jordan made a nastiest face at me while I was at work sharing my ideas. I was so pissed. Jordan does not like me. Every time I present an idea, she makes a face of disapproval and she tries to undermine me. It's like she always needs to be in the spotlight and make me look bad. I called her out right in the meeting in front of everyone. Then there was like this awkward major silence. I can't stand being around her. She's crazy. She's fucking crazy, I tell you. I'm so annoyed that I have been taking videos and posting on Instagram stories about how crazy she is. I'll call it my smear campaign. I hope she gets fired. Now, the emotion behind this was I'm angry with her and I'm frustrated with the entire situation. And the meaning is she does not like me. The belief I am not likable or I'm not supported is something that I'm holding on to. And the creation now is that I've spent hours creating a smear campaign, using my time and energy to harness and hurt another. It's like I'm gossiping about her constantly and I'm destroying her reputation as a result of the meaning I gave. The story supports it, and the more people I tell, the more I'm infecting the minds of others with anger and upset. But here's what actually happened. I was presenting an idea and one of my coworkers made a funny face at the moment I was presenting a solution to an issue the entire team was facing. So the truth is, I actually have no idea why she made a face. I'm making up truths based on my beliefs. Maybe she didn't like my idea. Maybe she was jealous and didn't like it, or did like it. Maybe a fly flew in her face, or maybe she was stretching her mouth, or maybe she forgot to take her normal dose of medications. I have no idea. So what would I have created now if I had a different belief? I could have used this same time and energy to resolve potential conflict, work in harmony, and create an even better outcome for myself and the business I'm working for. I may have actually created an ally, and allies are great because they help me to see new opportunities, and opportunities equal love, fun, and money. So all truths are relative. Let me say that again. All truths are relative. Einstein's theory of relativity attempts to prove this scientifically. So to a fish, there's no wet. A steel table is only hard relative to a wooden one and soft next to a titanium one. It's harder than my sense of touch. The sky is only up when I'm on the ground, and not while I'm in a plane, I'm in the sky. The truth is everything is relative to my perspective. To have something below, I must have something above. To have something inside, I must be outside. So this is all true for my beliefs as well. So to be a victim, there must be a perpetrator. To be a savior, there must be a victim. My beliefs draw my perspective about everything in my awareness. They are the gateway to my ability to create my own experience. Beliefs are the master creator of my experience, and the beliefs I have will propel me to speak and take action, make stories. The belief I have will actually create heaven or hell on earth for me. So to create a more enjoyable time on this earth, it's up to me to create the empowering beliefs that will allow me to create opportunities in every single situation. This means really looking at what are my disempowering ones and rewriting them to empowering ones, and being extremely conscious of the empowering beliefs I have and making sure that I reinforce those as well so I can navigate life in the way that I choose to. So in this practice, we're going to talk about some stories that maybe I made up, you witnessed somebody make up, and then look for what those limiting beliefs are, the meanings that maybe I gave of it, and how this actually unfolds. This can be done in a real-time basis. Anytime I'm with someone, I practice this. I listen to the words that they're saying, what actually happened, what's the story about what happened, what's the meaning that they gave to what happened, and then what is the underarching belief that caused that meaning to be true for them. And that could be empowering or disempowering. This is the seed to see opportunities. So when I have a disempowering belief, like I'm not enough or I'm not supported, I'm going to tend to see what other people do as not supporting me. but it's probably just their own stuff. They probably do support me. They probably have something else going on in their mind. Or if they don't support me, it's probably because of their own insecurity that they don't support me. So me calling them out or making an awkward situation out of it is only going to make them more insecure, and then I'm going to get more of that behavior. Versus me looking at it, it's like, oh, it has nothing to do with me, it has to do with them, which is what I do when I have an empowering belief. So an empowering belief, if I felt supported, then I might have just saw this girl make a face and I might have just dismissed it. Or I might have actually felt compassion for her. And we'll talk about that more later, but let's look at some stories that you have, that you've seen in this next exercise to start uncovering the meanings and how this stuff unfolds. Because once I get through this story, the meaning to actually what happened, then I can create transformation in my life and everybody's around me, because I will show up different when I have a different belief set. I will speak different words. I'll make different scenarios. So let's get started with that right now.